saying that she's black now is interesting given the fact that her album is literally set to be released tomorrow. So she said she was black yesterday and her album is set to be released tomorrow, and I find the timing of it is giving pandemic. I'm not even gonna lie, this reminds me of when black actors have a movie in the theaters that they want black women to go out and support, and they say stuff like, the black woman is the most disrespected woman in America, black women are the source, even though they never dated the source, mind you. So that's what this is giving, because I feel like if Tyla and her team did feel like doing damage control after the infamous Breakfast Club interview, then they would have done it soon after. Okay, if she had done another interview to perhaps even 5 days after the Breakfast Club interview and said what she said in this interview, which is, I said I was colored because in South Africa I have to tick the color box, but I'm black. If she had said that 5 days after the Breakfast Club interview, I feel like that would have seemed much more genuine than it does now, because, you know, it does make sense, right? I feel like sometimes we expect too much from these celebrities. Like, people expect these people to speak about politics, and sure, it would be nice for them to take a stand for what's right, but let's be real here, you guys. A lot of them may not have the baggage in order to be able to talk about complex issues. Like, Tyla is very, very young. I believe she's like 22 or something, so I'm not sure that she really knew what she was doing when she said color, especially given the fact that, like she said, in South Africa she ticks a box, you know, with that name on it. So I'm not sure that she knew that, you know, colored is as racially charged in America as, you know, it is. I could be wrong, right? But maybe it was an honest mistake on her end. Well, scratch that, because I just saw an interview of her where she's saying that even though they say colored in South Africa, she knew that it was a derogatory term in America. And this interview is apparently even older than water. And I also now remember how she said that she said what she said after saying that she was colored, and, you know, after Tiwa Savage was trying to do damage control for her, she said what she said. So Tyla, girl, I tried defending. Okay, I don't know about defending, but I tried giving you grace. But apparently, you know what you're doing, so you're on your own, girl. I don't know. Anyway, the timing of it is interesting for me because 2 days ago I uploaded a video talking about how I tell my mixed daughter that she's not fully black, and I got some pushback. But I don't understand why we expect mixed people to literally erase half of themselves, right? Why don't we want them to acknowledge 50% of their DNA? Like, my daughter literally has a white parent. She has a blonde hair, blue-eyed grandmother. So why would she erase all of that heritage? That doesn't even make sense to me. And I understand that the one drop rule is the rule in America, but to me, respectfully, it doesn't make sense, right? And I don't understand why we still kind of upkeep that rule, because it isn't in our best interest, right? How is it that women who are literally a quarter black can apply for grants that are meant to be for black women? They also get to portray black women in the media. We've seen how Sana Layton, for example, played Nina Simone, whereas even if somebody is 3/4 white, you guys, they still won't get to represent white womanhood. Like, the math is not mathing, right? Because again, women who are literally a quarter black, think of someone like Meghan Markle, for example, get to claim blackness and benefit from all of the perks of that, but somebody who is literally 3/4 white can't benefit of the perks of whiteness. And that has never and will never make sense to me. Like, my daughter would be black the day she'll be white. I said this before, the day she'll be able to say that she's a white woman and not get any form of pushback, that is the day that she is going to be a black woman. In my book, not a day before, not a day after. And I personally don't feel like Tyla should have pedal back. Like, she said what she said, okay? She is a multiracial woman, you guys, like mainly Indian, I guess, but also Irish and something else, I don't know. Fact is, she's a multiracial woman. That is what she is. So I don't understand why y'all are pressuring her in order to say that she's a black woman. I mean, I do understand why, right? There are some black women who like being represented by mixed women, okay? These are generally black women who don't feel like we unambiguous black women can stand in our beauty, 10-toe in, that we can be deemed as, viewed as, perceived as attractive, and because of this they like being represented by Zendaya and them. So they get offended by someone like Tyla saying that she is colored and they want her to identify as a black woman by fire by force, and it's ridiculous. Okay, Tyla is a multiracial woman, and that's okay. That is what she is, and that's okay. Okay, she shouldn't have to say that she's black to get y'all support. And I say y'all because, you know, she won't get my support no matter what she says. I mean, Water was a cute song, but, you know, it was very catchy, but I haven't heard anything else from her that, you know, I care about like that. So good luck with that to y'all. But anyways, what I was saying is that let her be mixed in peace. Okay, I read somewhere that colored actually means mixed in South Africa, and that's exactly what she is, and that's okay. And you know, if I was to give Tyla any advice, I wish she just answered this question early on in her career by saying that she's South African. You know, had I been her, that is what her PR team should have advised her to do. When asked this question, she should have just stuck to I'm South African. I feel like that would have led to less problems than, you know, everything that she's dealing with now. But we are where we are now. And before the mental ones start, I don't have anything against Tyla. I actually do think she's a cute girl with a body that's really tea, you know, pretty face. Like, I don't have anything against her at all, okay? Because I'm often depicted here as somebody who has an issue with light-skinned women, even though I don't at all. Like I said before, the only reason I won't be supporting Tyla's music is because I don't care for it, okay? I don't think that she's a talented singer. That is just my opinion, you guys. Like, if you adore what she does, then good for you. To me, she's average. I don't think that, you know, she has that much talent. Again, Water was a very, very catchy song. She was lucky with that one. Whoever did the arrangement, because let's be real, the lyrics were trash, but whoever did the arrangement really did its thing, because, you know, it was a very catchy song. It was heard everywhere. Shout out to her. Good for her, you know. I'm happy for her, I guess. Well, I haven't heard anything else from her really that I like. I don't generally hear her music, you know. She's not that big in Germany. Maybe she is in America, but I don't think any other song of her pop off here in Germany. And you know, in her defense, she's not the only mediocre artist out there. Most of them are. Like, a lot of these singers aren't that talented, you guys. Like, I mean, autotune is doing, you know, the bulk of the work, and that's okay because they all do it like that, right? Tyla is not the only one. Most of the girls live, you know, it's not really giving. A cappella, the girls be struggling. You know, there's a reason why they don't usually do it. It's because it's not very good, okay? And that's okay, because being an artist is not only about singing, it's also about being an entertainer. Beyoncé comes to mind. To me, Beyoncé is a flipping fantastic entertainer. When it comes to singing though, I'm not saying that Beyoncé can't sing, you guys. I know how the Beehive can be. Okay, breathe and chill. I'm just saying that a lot of other people can sing just as well as her. Like, when you're scrolling through TikTok, you are going to pass by a lot of people that could actually hold it toe to toe with Beyoncé when it comes to singing, and they sing a cappella, mind you, okay? They're not using autotune like some of them. So this is really their singing voices, and the voices be good, you know. I'm not even gonna lie, like, the voices be great. Some of them have really been given the gift of singing. So, you know, it's not Tyla alone, but one thing I'll give Beyoncé again is that she's exceptional at entertaining people. Like, her shows are always a ginormous production. You can tell that she put in a lot of work in them, the dedication. You know, if you've seen her documentary, like the one that she released after Formation, I believe it was, before that tour, like, you can see that she works really hard at it, and she just had the twins back then. So yeah, she's very, very hardworking, very, very professional as well. I once saw a video where she was in a tilted car, you guys. Like, as always, she was putting on a show, right? A production, really. So she was singing in this red car, and the car had started tilting on one side, and the girl was still singing. Okay, everybody could see it. People were yelling, "Oh!" But she was there, you know, still singing. And luckily, some way, somehow, eventually, you know, they were able to stabilize the car and, you know, bring her down. But very professional, okay? Be very professional, very demure, very mindful, like, you know, a real entertainer. I really give her that. I don't think that there are many artists out there that have, you know, her work ethic, like, flipping incredible. But when it comes to singing alone, I feel most of them are in the same waters, you guys. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I do feel, you know, most of them without the autotune, y'all would really hear something. Okay. Have you seen Rihanna live? I do feel like this is a bad, very, very poor, you know, PR salvaging attempt, I guess, in order to get black women to purchase or listen, probably both, to her album. And I personally don't think it would do well. I don't think that most black women can be manipulated this easily. Some can, obviously, as always, but I feel for the most part it's not gonna work. But I understand why her and her team are trying it though, you know. I mean, the black woman fan base is the most loyal fan base that you can have. Like, the American black women, if they're down for you, they're down for you. Okay, baby, just ask Rihanna, ask Beyonce, ask Idris Elba, ask Michael B. Jordan, ask Maurice Chestnut. Like, when the girls are down with you, they're rooting for you. Okay, like, they really will, you know, support everything you do. They will defend you. Okay, the girls will go to war for you. Like, they will really defend you arm and toe, like crazy. So yeah, I really understand why her and her team want that. Hell, I want an audience full of black women. Okay, so I really get you, Tyler girl, and good luck with that. Anyway, it's Saturday and the weather is gorgeous here in Germany. We have 41 degrees, so I'm about to go to the pool. I actually wasn't supposed to film anything today. Reason why I'm not wearing any makeup or anything, but I just heard this interview and really needed somebody to talk about it with, and I don't know anyone who knows or care about Tyla, so I thought I would tell you girls about it. So in the comment section down below, let me know if you are going to be listening or purchasing Tyla's album. Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel as well, you guys. I would really love to get to 3,000 subscribers, as well as becoming a member. Bye guys, thanks for watching. Mwah.